Hey guys, it is Lucid, welcome back. Turn 94 in Bumble Rumble. So if you recall in the last episode, we had a bit of a mishap where, well, we didn't stale, but we accidentally submitted our turn when we weren't done. We were trying to submit it for another game. And as a result, we didn't storm Relay's capital when we probably should have. And then, unfortunately, after like 3 gem burning attacks, which as you know are my favorite things ever, just kidding. We have no gems to storm last turn, so last turn we just hung out, and now we're gonna see how that went. We just hung out on Ryla's Cap, and usually hanging out on Relay and Forts, especially Relay and Caps, is not what you want to do, as you see from all these assassination attempts. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Message from Relay, that doesn't sound right. Both parties are informed of the nap on turn 89, therefore 2 turns of peace to prepare. The first turn being 90 and the second turn being turn 91. Well, okay, so you're obviously mistaken, bud. If you get informed on turn 89, obviously you can prepare 89, and you can also prepare turn 90, and then turn 91 is no longer peace. But I go through this in my video on diplomacy, but a nap 0 would not have meaning because you attack and you give warning the same turn. A nap 1 means I let you know and then the next turn I attack you. So that would be if I let him know on turn 89 and then I attack him on turn 90. So I actually probably need a reply to this. I could do it out of game, but we'll do it right now actually. So, yeah, it's better when we spell out what turn we can launch an attack when we end the nap. So I should have done that. Avoid confusion. I've got a video on naps and their meaning online, but okay, if you want to search for my guide on diplomacy, but basically you do have 2 turns to prepare, but the first turn is obviously, let's not be rude, let's not say obviously, is turn 89, since you can issue orders. Knowing that an attack is imminent, and also turn 90. If you needed 3 turns to prepare, then we would have needed a nap 3. And then I know it's frustrating when we count wrong. I've certainly done it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure how that works. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it's better to spell out what turn we can launch an attack when the nap ends, so I should have done that to avoid confusion. I got a video on naps and their meaning online if you want to search for my guide on diplomacy. Basically, you do have 2 turns to prepare, but the first turn is turn 89, since you can issue orders, knowing that an attack is imminent, also turn 90. If you need 3 turns to prepare, then we would need a nap 3. I think the best way to explain it too is like, if we had a nap 0, it wouldn't have any meaning. So a nap 1 would be attacking on turn 91. I think that's like the best point to start from. If you start yeah, anyway. Let's see what actually happened. So, we finished Conjuration 9. Wait, what? Oh. That's weird. I guess does this message pop up every time? Because I was already at Conjuration 9, I think. I thought I was. Let's save game and quit. Let's see if that happened last turn. I'd never noticed that. It's kind of... I won't say it's a bug, because it doesn't really affect the game, but... Did I not have Conjuration 9? Oh, I did. Very strange. That's kind of weird. Maybe I'm getting, like, bonus laps. Maybe there's, like, a hidden Conjuration 10 that I'm secretly researching. Okay, where are you, buddy? Weird. Okay, we cast Curse of Blood. An arrow. He's using arrows to try to kill my birds. It probably can work, but it doesn't work very well. It's just wasting gems, really. We summon a Mound Fiend. We get a Flame Spirit. We cast Astral Window. We have a report from last steps. A spell is passed through, but he got hit by a Fire Blast. And I believe the thing passing through is an Ashen Angel. Now this is a dick punch, because this is... I think this summarizes my luck in this game in a fucking nutshell. Which is... I have... Okay, look, we're gonna look at the province it's in. I have a million fucking guys. I've been spamming out fucking Shamblers. Like, look how many fucking Shamblers I have. Alright? Look at this. Then I have a bunch of guys without much gear. And what do I get? I get... He doesn't target any of those. He targets my guy with anti-assassin gear, right? And water gems, who is not on conservative gem use. Right? He has fucking bodyguards. I spam out water elementals. I'm casting Enslave Mind, apparently, which is not really great to cast. And then my guy fucking runs. Like, look at this horse shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I lose 60 gems worth of gear almost. Yeah, at least. What the fuck is going on? How do I have such bad luck? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how I have such bad luck. Like, reliably bad luck. It's just a bunch of horse shit. It's a bunch of horse shit. Anyway. Done venting. Next event. It's so fucking dumb. Assassins are kind of dumb. But assassins, when you have this kind of luck, are even dumber. Okay, so we teleport in a few water elemental summoners here. First round, I kind of die, but then we make our way through. Okay. And there we go, we got him. Killed 3 Imperial Geomancers. How much is this? Let's say 4 times... I don't know. Almost 1,000 gold worth of stuff. Is that right? It seems high. Yeah, probably. Probably 1,000 gold worth of stuff. I don't know if he had any gems. Plus we take the province. So, I would say that's worth it. He is doing another gym bait. So Shinigami was gym baiting me with the golem last turn. Now he's gym baiting me with this guy, a Kutel. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any cold resistance. So yeah, he's fucked. Yoink. Okay. Got a ring of water breathing. Thank you, sir, for your donation. Now for the assassination attempts. Assassination attempt number 1. These guys are naked. I don't think he has... I don't know what's going on, because you would think he would put water bottles on them. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, Frozen Heart coming down. I think that would have killed him, but I think he has luck, and that was saving him from Frozen Heart. Anyway, unfortunately, we're not killing him. So we'll actually click through these a little faster. So we found a horned helmet. We killed this guy. Killed this guy. Thank God there aren't water bottle assassins. Now, why he's not doing more water bottles, I'm not totally sure. Because he does have them on some of them. And I know he was using... Because Vanaroo sent me some screenshots of the assassins. And what he intended to do was he would have kind of that horned helmet, some weapon, a water bottle, and usually an armor and a ring of returning. Which makes them pretty freaking hard to kill. Because you hit them, but they're not going to die. They can run in and, like, they're decent in melee with a good weapon, like any weapon really. And some armor. And body ethereal. There's a good chance, you know, they'll kill you, even if you make it through their water elemental. And then, okay, if you hit them, and they have luck, and they have luck too, it's very hard to, like, one-hit kill them. Anyway, without the ring of returning triggering. But, so far, we actually killed every single one of those assassins. Except for the one that killed a scout, which, let's see what gear he had. Oh, this is kind of the normal kit. A coral blade. Yeah. So he'll be coming back. Okay, got waste on a scout. Don't know if it would have killed one of my other guys. I'm sure there's some guys it would have killed. Okay, he comes out... Okay, so this is actually a kind of cool battle. I don't want to spoil it. You kind of could have seen it. So this is the big battle we were preparing for. Shiniyama cracked my fort. He's like, oh, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna put Rings of Water Breathing, which, by the way, you should do Shambler skins. It's the same cost and you get armor for little mages. But I'm gonna put Rings of Water Breathing on all my guys, and I'm gonna pretend I'm a water nation, and I'm gonna come down here and try to beat this big Atlantis underwater. You can't do it. It's just... I mean, he's gonna waste a lot of my gems, but, like, you cannot do this. There's just no way. So they get a debuff from being underwater. So they're underwater -3 to their stats, which is a big deal. Now, Darkness does not go off this fight. It should have. He's got a golem back here, too, who's going to be doing, I guess, Enslaved Mind or some kind of shit. Soul Slay. Okay. I think he had a couple people do Magic Duel, too, at the beginning. But you can see I have a lot of water elementals. We've got quickness and stuff coming out. There's Army of Gold. So some of these guys, like these guys have basically... Okay, this guy's quickened. So he's pretty sick. He's got higher base attack. Some of these guys have water shield on them. Like this guy has water shield, so he's got really high defense. Some of these guys may even have both. Like this guy probably has both. Yeah, quickened and water shield. So killing this guy... Which was it? This one? This one? This one? This one. Like, let's just watch this water elemental. Alright, this right here is the little water elemental who could. He's gonna be alive this whole fight. We're gonna turn squares on. There goes Fog Warriors. There's just no way. This guy's gonna live to the end of the fight. He's right here now. Got Shark Attack off. You can see he's murdering people. He's got life after death, though. He's probably thinking, oh, I've got good mage support. We're gonna win underwater. No, you're not gonna win underwater. Like, it's not gonna happen. He did kill all my PD, which was only because I sort of stalled that turn and I didn't have a chance to put this script up outside. But I would have put it up. I've got this same script over, like, a few of my forts outside. Any sharks coming back here? Not really. See, the front line over here is just kind of melting. Meanwhile, like, my guys are probably full HP. This guy's 22. That's, like, very low. Now, he has some water elementals of his own, and where he has water elementals, we'll trade. But, like, let's look at his water elementals. They are 0 protection. They do not have mist form, but mine are 20 protection with mist form. And some of them with haste and water ward. So this water elemental is going to last like 1 turn. I've got liquefy coming down, you can see it. I got it on fast. He's got some thugs that were mixed in here, I guess. Okay, that guy's kind of fucked. Bakemono sorcerers in here. And golems, if you commit them to a fight, unless they have Ring of Returning, they are gonna die. But he's just gonna die the old-fashioned way, okay. So we lost 3 Deep Seers. You know, wah. But we killed basically all of his shit. These guys are not cheap, they're 25 gold apiece. So every 4, it's 100 gold. So what do? We divide that by 4, and we get like, you know, 3.5. Or 35. So that's like 3,500 gold worth of stuff for just the troops, and then, you know, these guys are expensive, so that's like another 2,000 gold at least, probably 3,000 gold. That's probably like a 5,000 or 6,000 gold army. We lost almost nothing. Cost us a lot of gems, but we found a bunch of stuff. So it paid. The gems we spent, we're actually just buying this equipment. We got a Flesh Eater, we got Rings of Water Breathing, Amulet of Anti-Magic, Armor of Knights, a Skull Staff, a Ghost Orb, an Armor of Knights, a Barrel of Air, a Horned Helmet, more Horned Helmet, Shambler Skin Armor, Ring of Water Breathing, Skull Staff, Rune Smasher, Skull Cap, Spell Focus, Boots of the Messenger. So, I mean, you know, it's kind of like storage. What is this little show where you buy like a whole storage container? Storage Wars. We just bought a whole. We spent 60 water gems and we didn't know what we were buying, but we bought a whole bunch of shit. All right. So he has repeatedly failed when attacking me. So that was interesting though. We attack him here. Oh wait, no, that was... What was this one? Oh, we just raided PD. Relay tries to break out. Not really, he just sent in a little gem baiting squad. With this guy to bait gems. Okay, yoink. And on this day, 0 gems were baited. Those water elementals were not summoned, they were from bottles of water. Okay, so fail at gem baiting. Another gem baiting attack. Gem baiting attacks are so annoying. Like, they tried to get rid of it, like by putting in a threshold where if you don't go over that threshold, it won't cause gem use. So like the game makers acknowledge that it is annoying. Now that was my magic duel going off, which actually kills me too, but it was a diseased like 5 HP guy. And it saved any further gem bait, so that's fine. So, like, the game developers know it's annoying. But it's still, like, you just have to figure out what the threshold is and do right above it. Anyway, that is why we need temporary gem items. And I mean, they're in this game, so, but it's still annoying. Because I kind of have them where they're too expensive to put them everywhere. Like, you only want to use them in a few situations, but maybe these fort defense things are the kind of situations I want to use them. Especially once research is done. Okay, so he raids me here with this guy. He's got a fair amount of magic resistance, so he's not going to be terribly vulnerable to Mind Hunt. But we'll see about that. That was, what, here? See Vanarus attacking with a rather large army. He's got this guy, who I believe is his pretender. Oh, no. The Noble Giant. Okay, this must be a national hero. With a big old communion in here. God, wouldn't you love to hit that with some kind of big evocation? Bunch of... God, my god would make short work of that. Give my god some magic, some shock resistance. Drop Earthquake. Okay, but I mean, kind of cool, anyway. Okay, Misty Bog. So we're attacking Pythium here, and he had moved his troops out, but he moved I think a Worm Mage back in. Where are you? Yeah. So this was the same business before. I attacked with Water Elementals, and the Water Elementals couldn't kill the bugs fast enough before the Worm Mage respawned. But this time, aha, we had Fire Elementals. Fire Elementals can. And I'm spending kind of a lot of gems on this because we did Army of Gold and yeah. And I summoned some water. Like, this wasn't cheap exactly, but he had a temple here. So this is going to allow my Dominion to kind of push over there. And you can see Fire Elementals do pretty good against Worm Mages. Okay, and now he's dead, but only temporary dead. Worm Mages are immortal, so he'll be back. And then finally, this is the last stand of Agartha. So for some reason, Agartha decided to come attack TNG, but unfortunately for him, TNG has moved his death squad in, and his death squad is this guy, and he's got one of the... I guess TNG has the Demon Lords too, because this is one of the Demon Lords. So he's got a pretty sizable blood economy, and then he's got this guy, who's extremely hard to kill. Possible to kill, but not easy to kill. And then a golem. And so he teleported these guys in. Almost everybody here has teleport, so it's almost certain he teleported these guys in to defend this fort. And I guess I forgot... One second, let me pause. Okay, sorry. Got my Gmail turned off. Yeah, so Wrathful Skies, plus Wailing Wind, which is from the Horror Harmonica, plus Natural Storm, I guess. I'm not sure you cast that, and then Relief and Blood Rain. I'm not sure which... I know the things that are definitely his are... All you really need is Wrathful Skies and Blood Rain, and you can see everybody's fucking hauling ass off. We got 5 morale. This guy here at the front is really just a decoy. I don't think he actually has any of the globals that are up. And I think they cut off the retreat route, so I think this is the last of the Agarthan army. So, this is the end of Agartha. He went AI after this. Or he told us that he's going AI this turn. So that was an interesting kind of final go. They killed one of the Adepts, one of the Crystal Sorceresses, one of the Enchantress, an Imperial Geomancer, but they got 2 Hill Giants out of the deal. And I think this was mostly from Wrathful Skies, so anyway, that's the turn. We got some gold from Celestial Rainbow. Got an Eye of Inoculance, which is a kind of okay stealthy item. We got Stymphalian Wings, which is the flying trample, good armor. Pretty good on golems and stuff like that if you want to use them that way. Fertility Cult, messing around with me, that's not good. We got a gold event, some more gold, some more gold. Okay. So that's that. One of our guys in this battle here with the water elementals got sent home because he had the Ring of Returning and got hit by an arrow, I think. So anyway, we're gonna sneak this guy out. Meanwhile, we're gonna come in with this guy. 4 Imperial Geomancers. 4 can't do that much. We'll see. So this guy, we are gonna send him into Thug. I think he can do it. Now, Ice Shield isn't gonna do anything here, but we'll do Quicken Self, Liquid Body, Breath of Winter. I don't think... They might be... If they can do Gifts of Heaven, this guy might die, but whatever. We're gonna sneak these guys in so that when he tries to Manifestation him, we will surprise him with a bunch of little scouts on the retreat. We're sneaking this guy out so we don't have to worry about Manifestation. Stealthy Astral dudes are the best way to escape a province if you've raided. Which is why I really like my Pretender, because he's stealthy and astral. Okay, we site searched here. I need to use Record of Creation more. Let's see, where do I want to cast that next? Right, that's already site searched out. Here, we've site searched. I feel like this is a good location. It's pretty safe. Let's go ahead and toss you on. Give you maybe some armor. I'll die in one hit if some bad thing happens. Okay, so Record of Creation, we're gonna do that here. See what we got. Our Dominion's starting to spread over here, so we've got first candle over here, we've got good candles here, we're gonna be getting some here. We're moving in another Preacher over here. We're preaching up here. We are probably gonna preach up there in a minute, but we're being a little cautious. The events for this turn we have to do, or we need to figure out what we're gonna do about this Wraith Lord. I could try to Mind Hunt him. He could have a Stealthy Astral Mage, which is... And I would have to Mind Hunt him a lot. Like... I could also try to enslave him. Kind of funny. What else could we do? Okay, the major thing we have to plan, and the thing I think we'll do first, is it's time to storm Relay's Cap. So I've already done some of the scripting, we're gonna do more. But we brought in a bunch of gems, which... Let's actually kind of dump these, so you don't need these. We've brought in a bunch of gems. I think what we're gonna do... We don't have any more Earth Boots, do we? No. This guy does not have enough to do Weapons of Sharpness, unfortunately. Weapons of Sharpness, which is kind of what I wanted to cast. You need to be Earth 5. And I'm only going to be Earth 3, but I can be 4 with gems, so this is out of reach. We could do... What could we do? I guess we just spam Strength of Giants, really. Which is kind of what he's already set up to do. Where do we put him? He's right here, that's a fine spot. And then... This guy, we're gonna give these boots to somebody, like... We'll give them to... Is there a water 4 lying around? Okay, we'll give them to him. He's got a lot of water. Advance and cast spells. And then this guy... We're gonna put all of our... He's gonna be our stealthy one, so actually we'll get this last guy and put all our gems on him. The other scouts are gonna be assassin bait. So these guys are all gonna maintain siege. This guy can hide here. So the important thing is this guy's gonna put up anti-magic turn 1 just by virtue of existing. Gotta make sure we unload our gems here too if we can. Okay, we got water gems, so... Well, okay, timeout. These water gems are actually going to go on people. I think what we're going to do is... Let's figure out what turn we've got... Army of Gold going off, which is on this guy. So he's going to do an Army of Lead turn 5. So I think what we're gonna do is have everybody do turn 4. What? Really, we'll just switch this to... Okay. I think they can do this with 3 gems. Let's see. Okay, this will allow... 2 gems will allow them to get through that script. So we'll do this. I think that's it. So we'll make this like script slot 6. Do that on all these guys, and then we'll give them 2 water gems apiece. So it's very possible we get gem baited out. I don't know how many more gem bait. I guess he's gonna keep doing gem baits, but maybe he'll stop. I want to give some of these back to him. So he's at 8. Let's give him 12. Wait, no, wrong way. Okay, that should allow him to get through this script. Got 12 now. Okay, not him. Give him this script and 2 water gems. And then this guy's going to be doing Light of the Northern Star and Will of Fates. He's got a ton of astral gems. He's got power spheres, so he's going to start off Astral 4, which will allow him to do the Astral 5 Will of Fates. And then after that, I don't know if there's anything he needs to cast. Maybe I put an anti-magic. In case my anti-magic kind of default anti... Well, no, we've got Army of Lead coming out, so he doesn't really need to do anti-magic. Maybe we'll do... Guess we'll just do Enslaved Mind. Okay. Now this guy's doing Shark Attack, and he could definitely... He's definitely potentially victimized by gem baiting, so we'll keep him there with that, and then... Well, actually, this guy just having 2 more gems. We'll give this to him, actually. I think this will make it so he is not going to do Grip of Winter. Well, I don't know how important Grip of Winter is going to be. So the other thing we were going to do is we're going to do Foul Vapors, because he hasn't been doing poison resistance. So we drop a Foul Vapors. I mean, honestly, we could probably do like Swarm and then Foul Vapors, because we'll have the stamina for that. Our god is going to be doing Summon Earth Power, Power the Sphere, Serpent's Blessing. So that's going to give everybody poison resistance. Then Fog Warriors, then Mass Regen. And we've got a lot of Nature Gems. So it's going to be tough for them to bait through all of this. Now, Serpent's Blessing, if we look at it, is nature 4, right? And we're nature 3. But we'll be nature 4 with Power of the Spheres. And then we have plenty of nature gems, so we can overcast it some. I'm pretty sure we can get through this script a couple times. In the case of gem baiting. So... yeah. Now, I don't have him on attack, I have him on cast spells, because I think he's going to be pretty gnarly, but maybe I should do advance and cast spells. Oh, I did have him on attack. This way he's going to run in, he'll be dropping like huge things, I don't know what they'll be, but he'll be doing stuff. I'm not even sure, like, maybe death? He might be able to do clouds of death. Like, let's actually take a look. Is this not a castable one? Okay, cannot be cast underwater. What can we do underwater? Blast of Unlife. Area of Effect 1, that's kind of shitty. Leeching Darkness can't be done underwater. I mean, he can do huge area... okay, no. That doesn't change area of effect on Liquefy. He'll be doing big stuff. I don't know what it will be. We'll do advance and cast spells. Now, he is potentially a mind duel. I mean, I'm sorry, not a mind. He is potentially a Soul Slay target, because his magic resistance isn't going to be super hot. It's only 16 to start with, and he's going to have a ton of HP, so he's kind of going to be a target. It'll be 20, or no, not 20. Magic is 15, it's not 16. So it'll be 19 after anti-magic. So not great, basically. So that is a risk, I think. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know if being super high astral. I've heard that if you're the same path as the magic school that it like is attacking you, you get bonus magic resistance. I have no idea how that works, but anyway, if we get feeble-minded like before, the death we had against TNG, we end up getting feeble-minded and then spammed with Soul Slay. So, but his Dominion is fading. It's only Dominion 4, so if we look at it, Dominion Strength. My max HP is 140. I'm not... okay, I am at 140. Anyway. There we go. If we get Relay's Capital, it's kind of the beginning of the end for him. So that's basically the army I have here. We got Foul Vapor. So this guy's doing Legions of Steel. I mean, Skeletal Legion. And so we're gonna poison... I mean, we're gonna have Pierce Resistance. We're gonna be Fog Warriored. I'm a little worried about choke point stuff, but Liquefy... let me make sure I have enough of these guys on advance and cast spells. Advance, advance, advance. Okay. Probably advance too. So advance and cast spells, Liquefy is going to be really good in a choke point. This guy could potentially do Life After Death. I think we'll try that. He does have kind of a lot of death gems. Skeletal Legion may fatigue... well, probably won't fatigue him out. It probably will. Well, I've got him set up where he shouldn't fatigue out, because he's got these guys as bodyguards. But Life After Death might be okay. Okay, no, we're not doing Life After Death with my Pretender around. If there is a chance he could come back as an undead, we're gonna avoid that. Let's actually test that real quick. That should be possible to test. I think I've got a squid somewhere over here. Pretender God, excellent. So let's just take all of this stuff off. I think I've empowered him up to something very high. He actually has really, really high death, so we'll just have him Life After Death himself. Give him an Amulet of the Fish. Do I not have one? I guess I've got an Ashen Angel script running. So let's give you an Amulet of the Fish. Let's have you come out here, and you are just going to suicide with that up. Life after death, attack closest, okay. Perfect. On Yis's side, we'll just set up something to kill him, like... Let's just have these guys all patrol. And then we will give some of them a shit ton of fire. And we'll have the fire ones do living fire, and I'm pretty sure all those living fires should kill him. The other ones are going to spam out a bunch of stuff. But we will see if my pretender turns into a soulless, and what happens when you resurrect him. That would be a very, very sad fate for Mr. Hands. Like, because I could do life after death and then he gets soul slayed and turns into a soulless. Okay. Life after death. Did it go off? Let's watch that again. Okay, he does cast it. I don't see the buff on him. Okay, and he's dead. And if we summon him back... Okay, he's back, so I don't actually have to worry about that. Okay, so we will do life after death. Like so. Conservative gem use, I think, on you. H should be enough to cast Fog Warriors twice, and Fog Warriors is almost at the end of the script, so hopefully we're okay. 18 should be enough to cast Serpent's Blessing and Mass Regen a few times. The last Mass Regen should fatigue me out, but that's okay. Now, one of the things that actually can kill Relay and Tarts, that Tart stack that he used to kill at Gartha, is my God. Because my God, I don't think it's going to run. And he's immune to the charm casting. Anyway, we've still got to do Astral Window a few places. I guess let's go see what's going on over here, and we'll see what's going on over here. We've got a guy there watching that. Any other relaying things I want to look at? Let's check out Fascia's cap, see what he's got in there. So this is my Star Child who I stole. These guys are going to move up here. I think we're actually going to... Let's search, actually. Let's have you patrol. Let's have you go over here, because I've got my whole army coming in here. We'll be a little vulnerable to relay and assassins, but it's okay. Summon Earth Power. We'll do a hold, and then we'll do Army of Gold. Army of Lead. We probably don't need mass protection. I guess we'll do it anyway for now. If he tries to raid here, we'll probably not go too well. After that, we could potentially take this, or we could come up here and take that. I don't know if I want to... I'm definitely going to take this from Shiniyama. Him attacking me twice has kind of pissed me... I mean, it hasn't pissed me off, but, like, I'm It's not gonna fly. Go over here. In case we get assassinated, I want to have like one guy covering for him. A little vulnerable to assassinations right there. Here, I think we're gonna have you patrol and just make skeletons. And then I think you are gonna go... I've got a golem that can do something. Oh, we need a mind hunt here. That's, I would say, very important. Okay. We're missing one booster. We're gonna need to take this off and give you a crystal coin. And I don't know if I have any other... Here's a mind hunt capable guy. You look ready and willing. So it's possible all these guys get feeble-minded, but, you know, what are we gonna do? There's a good chance we'll kill both of those with that, because I don't think he hasn't been putting any gear on them. Everybody here is going to be moving home. I think 6 will be enough. Important. So there's 2 astral sites here, which would be good to hold on to. There's an Archtherog who radiates power. Pythium, where are you at? I mean, I guess we send, like, this guy and this guy. And then one of you. I guess we just send y'all over here. Or not you. I guess we just send these guys over here. Right here. And then just let these guys summon a water elemental. Two water gems. And he's probably gonna move something in here, I have no idea what it is. Our blood hunting is not very strong, but it's picking up. We're getting a vampire every few turns now. We could wish for slaves. I forget how many do we get. It's either 250 or 2,500. I think it's just 250. Should check real quick. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's 250. Okay, yeah, it's 250. So 250 would be equivalent to like 3.5 vampires. Don't think that's worth it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not. I would like to attack here. I think we need to make a move. Not need to, but I think we're going to. So who has all the troops? So I don't really care about losing this guy because he's all diseased up. So actually, let's put the troops on him. Let's come over here. This should actually be pretty easy. I think we're just gonna summon a water elemental. Okay, and then attack. Send in, do we have any astral guys? God, we need more mages over here. Let's repeat recruitment. Need more mages. Okay, in case he attacks here, let's do some water elementals. Okay, living water. Got a ton of PD here too. So honestly, he can't even take the PD, but a few water elemental. Actually, just these guys behind it. We don't, well, do water elementals in case there's a thug. We don't, I'm not going to overdo it on the script. Look, 2 of these is going to be enough. That behind 50 PD is going to murder Kappas if he thinks that's going to happen. Okay, so we'll take this out. We're going to move up here, get more troops over. Kind of need... two Illithid lords, Illithid soldier. He could move guys up here. I want to be really careful. Could teleport maybe there. Can I hit that? That's what he said. Okay, so we're gonna try to take that. Do I have any rings of returning? I do. Perfect. Boots of the messenger. Perfect. Shields. Okay. So the script here is going to be 3 castings. And that's going to take a lot of gems probably, but it's going to be worth it, I think. This was a bad move, moving this guy here. He's exposed to assassins. All that bad stuff. Okay, we're hiding there. Just camp out on top of these forts. I do want to take this. It's a kind of high income province. I think we've gotten rid of the fertility cult here. I think we'll continue patrolling one more turn. I could do... God, I need more mages. Need to turn mage production back the fuck on. He's obviously planning an invasion here. That invasion could go better. Let's go ahead and move you here. Getting another mage, okay. This one potentially could work. Though, once my gods... If we take Relay's capital, my god's deployed to defend against Shiniyama, he's gonna be fucked. So my god could have killed that whole army, probably. I think we're gonna make a lab here. I'm gonna need a lab to defend this. Yeah, like I don't have any... It would be good to have somebody doing a buff on top of this 47. I can't get anything terribly important off. I don't have a lab here. Siege strength here is only 87. Let's recruit some more guys. We're probably gonna have to end up invading Shiniyama. I don't really want to go out of the water that much, and definitely not with the size of the army I have. We can take these guys and go ahead and shoot them on up this way, though. Then we'll have an army that can potentially take out one of these forts. Honestly, like, if he moves something in here, it'd be like, oh great, I got it. But if I take Relay this turn, I can teleport my god on him. And I will not be happy. I mean, I can teleport my god and a fluffer. Shit will be crazy. Let's put these guys over here. Got enough. I need mages. I need power. Wait, who did I have who was going to okay, this guy was going to teleport over. Do I have any more gear? Do. Potentially teleport this guy down here. I think I'd rather mind hunt. Do I have any mind hunters over here? Any resident mind hunters? Honestly, these guys don't cost upkeep. What's their siege strength? 25. I think you were gonna retreat, actually. I mean, no. Okay, I mean, what is this guy really gonna do? Let's see if we can get one turn of him not attacking me here. Stay behind troops. The commander's still useful. He clearly, even though he knows it's in my dominion, I think we actually go ahead and just do Frost Dome. The only problem with that is I can't hit him when he moves an army on top. I think which is fine. Like, if he's gonna attack me here, especially if I have my god, I can teleport in. I might be okay with that. Okay, we do need to... We got a Ring of Returning here we can use. I don't think I have any air magic up in this front, and I kind of need that queen actually to go around and help with Relay. We kind of need another queen. think what we're gonna do... God, we are really not set up here for the attacks. Okay, there's a few things we need. We need a frost dome. I'll be up for a while. City Guard, Crossbowmen, Imperial Geomancers. We're probably pretty safe to go. Do I really want that, or do I don't think I want that. I think I just want to zap him next turn. I could zap him this turn, how about that? How about you go get fucked? How about that, huh? Attacking me, thinking you're cool. I don't have a Staff of Elemental Mastery, though. I'd have to use my Ring of Wizardry, which I don't even know where that is at the moment. Where's my Ring of Wizardry? Okay, I don't exactly see it yet. Maybe it's... Better not have been on... Wait, where the hell would I have put it? I think it was on you for like a turn. Unless I have it here and I don't see it. Which is also something that's happening. Let's go ahead and organize our inventory a little bit. Can't tell what the hell is going on. We've got hammers. It's gonna be our booster section. Hats, weapons, hats, armor. Oh, wait, this is weapons. These are special weapons over here. These are things which we're going to use to gym bait. Okay, we gotta look again. I better not have lost it somehow. Here it is. Okay. This guy actually can hit it, and he's probably safer, so let's actually do it with him. This elaborate plan we had back here. Because he hasn't been targeting all of this far back. Do we have any fire resistance? We do, so we'll be fine. We have cold resistance too. Oh, not great cold resistance. Any armor that gives me cold resistance? I mean, we'll be fine. We got a lot of hit points. We'll just throw armor on you though, so you have something. So I don't think the armor's armor. I mean, I don't think the damage from Frostfend is. I mean, Dome of Frost is armor negating, so the armor will probably help a little. Okay. So there we go. We're murdering Wintering him. We're also patrolling with like a rather weak stack, which is pretty dangerous. I don't really want to do that. Like we have... I'm kind of okay patrolling with like this guy. And this guy. And just, this guy's kind of throwaway. Well, then I don't have, do I have another fire guy? I do. We can give him something. Okay, well just these guys behind a lot of PD is going to cause some problems if we do. Liquid body. Acid storm. Okay. And then this guy's doing... Army of Lead, sure. And then you guys... You can patrol, but you're gonna get the hell out of Dodge. You're just gonna do Living Water Retreat. I'll just give you 2 gems. Back here at the back. Same thing for you. You're gonna patrol, but it's gonna be Living Water Retreat. Or actually, we can probably do Living Water twice retreat. I think we can get both those off before... I forget what he's gonna need. I don't think 4... I think he needs 6, yeah. I mean, that'll help slow down tarts. That'll deal with a lot of thugs. It'll damage his army before he comes in. I think it's about time we start saving up gems again too. I think the only way I'm gonna have a breakthrough in this game is I think with Strands of Arcane Power. Even then, it could go kind of dicey. Things could go sideways. Maybe I do Nexus and then Strands, I don't know. Now here we want to do something, but I'm not sure what we want to do. Don't want to lose the golem. Do I have a... Don't really have a great shield to go here. I think we're going to put this on him. Two Frostbrands. Pretty killy. Okay. Resist magic. Should work. And we should be able to still do returning if I need to. Oh no, we don't need it because we've got stealth. Here we have not got... Oh, the fertility cult has wilted here. Okay. This we still need to, so we're going to actually patrol. We're going to move. All of TNG's power is pouring in here. And there's a good chance we're going to get deflected by domes on those, but whatever. If we get... There's also a chance both of them go through. I mean, my luck is... not good. Thinking of my own game where I was playing against Relay, and I cast like 6 spells, and he had 1 dome up, and it was like a 30% chance to block, and it blocked like all 6 spells. It's like 150 gems worth of things. So I'm imagining TNG has that up. Okay. Let's have you guys just hang tight. We don't need to do anything drastic right now. We do probably need a little bit of PD here. We can have this guy do like a patrol with this same script. Except he's gonna ditch out afterwards. And then we can have this guy. I don't think he's gonna send like a big army on top, but anyway, we can give him enough to do 2 sets of living water. And then he can retreat. I forget if these guys have any magic. These guys have some magic leadership, so as long as that guy's alive, we can get both these guys off. Yeah, that's fine. They can do it there. So, anyway, light thugs will be able to kill. Small armies will be able to kill. But I'm not overcommitted. Unrest is low. We need another blood hunting site. This is not a bad one. I think we'll use that probably. Go ahead and forward position you out here. Make another Mound King. Got a lot of nature gems. Let's make a bracelet for you. I don't know. I guess I need another boots. Like, am I doing the same thing here? You actually can probably retreat. Let's have each of you cast it once and retreat. So if he sends in some stupid little thug, we'll kill it. So you guys patrol. Let's get you the hell out. Okay, wait, so I need this guy. I think we'll get him up here. Probably gonna have to teleport him to this lab. Cloud trap him over here, and then he can go forward. Okay, you guys probably need to come over here. I can wait. Am I overcommitted here? I think this is where I set up my... Okay, you retreat. You don't need any of that. We're only committing this guy. This is the only guy that's going to be committed. This guy is not mindless, so he can retreat. You are not mindless, okay. So you can retreat, we'll get rid of your guys. It would be nice to do, like... Not sure what. What are you doing? Are you doing the retreat thing too? Okay, good. Here... What are you doing? We'll take you... I think we're gonna hang tight. Move you over here. I kind of want a nature mage inside. Okay, he's gonna hide here. You know, I potentially could do 2 flames from the sky. I don't think we're going to. You know, my other option is trying to get Vengeful Waters up. So the globals right now are between me and Pythium. Could also try to steal Earthblood Deepwell. Probably don't have enough Earth income. I mean, 30 is a lot, but he probably has like 50. Okay, I think that's about it for my turn. This guy was making fire gear. Oh, we got, I think, 2 fire hats now. It's probably enough. Might get another one of these. Cast distance. Stay hidden there. We got these 2 guys to nuke one of these stacks. I actually probably need 3 of them. And then I can probably kill a lot of the Mound Fiends. The Mound Fiends, if we look at them, they've got no fire resistance, they're 20 HP. We know there's a lot of them in there. Flamestorm Sky is going to do 14 damage. So 2 of them will hit. So if I cast it twice, I'll kill 25% of his Mound Fiends. Plus, like, basically all his undead. If I cast it 3 times, I'll kill probably at least half of the Mound Fiends and literally all of the undead. So we'll probably do one of those. Now, I may be a little... I don't know. I think I actually want to have you patrolling. Do I have a... Clam of Pearls will give you. And so you can do... See if we can enslave Mind. I get the feeling that guy's gonna come attack, but he may come with his army, he may not. If he just attacks me as a gym bait, I'll be in kind of bad shape. So we'll see. Give you boots to the messenger, maybe. Problem is if I undercommit. Okay, you can retreat, by the way. You don't need to stay there, so that's reducing my commitment. Like, we don't need these guys to stay. That will reduce my commitment. But I want to reduce my gym commitment too, so I think what we're going to do is like this. We're going to cast it once. I'm going to take a lot of the gyms off them. The big army comes, like, we're going to die, but we're not going to lose our mages. That was what I was worried about. Like, that was why I didn't want to, that was why I wanted to have, like, enough water elementals out. What was it again? This one. I just got to pull the gyms off. So that's okay. And this person, we need to make sure we time this right. So I think you're going to be... You want it to obviously go after the summon water power water elemental. So it's like hold. Mass protection. Think that will work? What's the casting time on that? 150? Okay, so we actually need to do... No, this will work. Hold, mass protection. This will go up afterwards and then retreat. Okay. I mean, that should do a pretty good number. Like, with a lot of PD, like, I think that would kill all these undead, depending on how they're buffed up. We got a lab here, so we can restock their gems. It seems pretty legit to me. Here we've got a similar thing. But this one, we're so hard committed that I don't actually mind keeping my mages. Like, we're not going to lose this battle. Got Fog Warriors. The only thing is I'm worried... Okay, timing may not be great. It's like, hold, Fog Warriors. That way we get more of the air elementals in it. Got hold Army of Gold. It's going to get round 1. Won't get round 2. We have a big round 2, though. Like, I think waiting is actually the way to go. And fuck Army of Gold. Let's do Army of Lead. He's not going to have fire magic underwater. I think we're fine here. What are we doing to defend here? Because he's been gym baiting the shit out of me. He's got another army where he could attack. I think I mostly care about, like... I think we had a Flame Spirit. This will be 3. We can one turn nuke this. What is this guy doing? I think we're gonna put this later in the script. Hold. Now, there's obviously a risk we get mind hunted. I am magic dueled. Take one of the holds out. Get it a little earlier. mean, this guy here, I think him patrolling is fine. We can put his gym bait part a little later in the script. Oh, it is pretty late. It's turn 5. What are we doing? Army of Gold? Yeah. I mean, you can do... Are we mindless? I don't think we are. We're not. So you can Phoenix Power and then Living Fire and retreat. Yeah, both you guys do that. With 2 fire gems. I'll go a long way. The Army of Gold is going to keep them from roasting most of my own guys alive. Then we can have 3 of you patrolling. And you guys just make some skeletons that are going to get a lot of buffs on them. Then y'all retreat. I'll make this... I think our preacher that comes with this is going to be Undead Leadership 0. So one of you is going to have to stay, which is not a big commitment. Seems okay. Should probably take these. Keep this guy here for use later. I'll actually keep him hidden. Do not want him getting assassinated or anything. Probably gonna need a lab here. Okay, you can wait, you can wait, you can wait, you can wait. Maybe I should take some of these and put them up in that other fort. I've kind of got a lot. Okay, we're done with this. I've got enough. Let's get these. These are actually going to be fine now as other kind of assassin chaff. And they can frozen heart, so they're kind of useful. I think we're just gonna do Living Water Retreat. Okay. Here, we were doing Acid Storm. I think that's what this guy's script was. Oh no, he was Firestorm. Yeah, we got plenty of fire gems. It's fine, he can stay. But let's move Firestorm far later in the script. And then you... Mass regeneration spells. Wait, you need a retreat. I need to reduce my commitment here. You can retreat too. You can retreat too. Now I could do Creeping Doom and then retreat. Just take one more gem. 2 more. What if I switch the order if it works? For some reason it's okay with that. I guess I'm going to be fatigued out, but then we'll run away. Put these at the end of the script. The other thing I want to have is a few of you guys just spamming out frozen heart up here at the front. And if y'all die, I don't really care. Because the only time they're going to really die is if there's an army, and that's fine. Okay, and then I think that is not bad. This guy also potentially can do we have the boosters? Not really. Okay, you can patrol. You can hide. Here we kind of need one more of these shields, so we're going to go ahead and make one. Kind of need another anti-magic amulet. You never know when you're going to need one. Okay. I think we're going to wait. My move here, I feel like this is a good place to bust scouts. I'll probably have him retreat if we get attacked here. I don't really want him to die. You were making something. Make another thistle mace. We're a little low. You can make another shield, because I'm kind of using a shit ton. You can make boots of the messenger. Okay, this guy, you're hiding, that's fine. Okay, we've been through everybody, so I think that's it. I think I've already spent like an hour on this turn before I started recording. This is the big move, obviously. If we take Relay's Fort, we should inevitably get, though it's obviously going to be a big push, and like stuff like this isn't going to die easily. We're going to get the rest of the lake. I need to think about mobilizing more troops in this direction, so I might potentially, like, maybe I do it now. Like, we could gateway a bunch of people in. I think we'll gateway next turn. Like, we'll gateway probably 2 relay. Pull in another big army. So I think that's it. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a new turn in. Take care, guys.